Alright, what is good? It's your boy Shimmy, and today we got the first video of 2026 Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3. This year we're about to go crazy. Now lock the f in. Yes, you. And let's get into it. Boom, we start with Yuji in the house washing off his hands. They got blood all over them, but the blood's not coming off. He's out here listening, and all we see is this giant curse trying to grab him. What the hell? And he turns around and just starts running. He jumps out the window and there's actually curses everywhere. But there's someone else there. It's Naija's own Yuta. Yuji lands on the ground and starts looking around, then this big ass curse breaks the building trying to grab him, so he starts running and swinging through a building. He breaks in, and the man takes a little snack break and eats a chocolate bar, and these curses pin him to the wall. He just kills one and continues running. Why is he so nonchalant right now? What's going on? Then a giant one comes and grabs him like a piece of chicken. It flies up a building and throws him through it. He opens his eyes and it's right above him. He's about to get hit, but it just falls on top of him and its arm is gone. There's only one Nigerian who can do this, and it's not Burna Boy. The Naija boy himself, Yuta, is on top of him with a sword. But luckily, Yuji grabs it before he gets sent to the afterlife. Now we cut to the Zen'in household. Naoya's walking, he's like, Maki's no good. She don't know how to support a man. A woman who can't walk 3 steps behind her man is worthless. Mind you, he's 28 years old worrying about a 16-year-old. Like, alright bro. He says, that's why I respect Mai at least. Now he gets in the room and they're like, you're late boy, your pops is dying. He says, y'all need to chill out, who cares? I'm gonna be the next family head anyways. My oldest siblings, they're trash. Damn. You, his younger brother, you ain't shit. Damn. And your daughter, bun up, and the other one's garbage. Damn. And you, boy, don't even get me started on you. You're just ugly. They both get pissed and get ready to attack, but they restrain themselves. Then this small guy comes in. He says, the clan leader is now dead. Naoya's like, yes, I've been praying for times like, I mean, nah, RIP to my pops for real. Now the lawyer's like, I'ma read his will out to you guys. The 27th head will be Naoya. He gets all assets and weapons, but he still has to get approval from these two to use them. He not done though. He says if for any reason Gojo dies or loses his will, the vow with Toji will be fulfilled, meaning Megumi will come into the clan and he will be its head and get all the assets. Damn, you see how Megumi's just getting everything handed to him though. Naoya walks out, he's like, nah, that can't be right. He says, where the f that guy Megumi? His helper says, shit, I don't know. He might be with Yuji. Yuji? Who the hell is that? Oh, Sukuna's vessel. He says, I bet, I know what I gotta do. Basically, he's gonna go take out Yuji and Megumi just so he can become the clan head. Now we cut to Yuji and we just see him sitting on these stairs in the church. Choso says, twin, how's your injury? I'm basically fine other than where I got hit. Probably because of Sukuna. Choso tells him, don't worry about me. You can go back to Jujutsu High. Nah, I can't. Sukuna's scheming something with Megumi and I killed hella people. I also killed your bros too. You good with that? Yeah, who cares? They weren't really on shit anyways. Yuji says, let's just focus on reducing curses, and then he claps his hands together and 2 curses come out the water and they bite at him. They're chasing him and one of them hits the bridge, but he dodges. He runs all the way up it and some squirrel thing grabs him. What the hell? He gives it a rude kick and falls to the ground, but another one catches him. It's taking him all throughout the city, but he gives it a dirty punch and it breaks everywhere. Now he's chilling on these steps and this Cyclops tries to get the drop on him, but he dodges that one too and keeps running. He runs all the way to this tunnel. He goes down it. These guys are actually chasing him. This is how it be when you bring gum to school. He didn't bring them here for no reason though. He yells out Choso and the man comes out and does piercing blood and kills all of them. He got like a quintuple kill right there. One more is coming to hit Choso from behind, but he just aura farms and lets Yuji take it out. And he aura farms too with his hand in the air. I'm not gonna lie, their stock just went up. Yes, if you didn't know, Megumi is bottom tier. He has no aura. Choso says, this guy got strong as hell. He really is the king of curses and he ain't even at his full strength yet. But then Naoya appears out of nowhere. Yo, where's Megumi? I'm really the first one here? Yuji's like, who the hell is that guy? He's talking about my dog Megumi? What the f you guys doing just standing out in the open? Huh, what's the problem with that? We can't just stand in the open now? Oh, you don't know? You're sentenced to death, lil. since Gojo's gone, you got no one to defend you. You're done. But I'm here to pack up Megumi, so I don't really care if you live or die. I'll just break a leg or two, you know? Nothing crazy. Yuji says, what do you want with Megumi? What do I want? I want the man dead. But he teleports down right beside him and backhands him to the ground. Choso's always gonna slide for his little bro, so he goes into punch. Naoya dodges and starts beating the man up bad. He's hitting combo after combo and he uses one hand to flick his hair. I'm not gonna lie, that might be contender for Aura Farm of the Year. Choso punches and Yuji throws a rock, and this guy just dodges straight in the air. Yuji says he fast, but something ain't right. It's probably his curse technique. Naoya says, you know what, I took you lightly. And then someone else says, let's speed things up, and they all feel something. Hold on, is that Gojo? Nah, that's something worse. Then we just see the Naija boy himself, Yuta. That pose is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. He says, I need Igbo and Shayo. Oh, you're not alone? Say no more. And he drops down and just destroys the ground. Yeah, he's serious. Naoya sees this and he puts his hands up. He doesn't want any smoke with him. He's like, I'm Naoya, I also got sent here to kill Yuji. Choso's planning to hold Naoya off while Yuji runs, because Naoya's a speed type and you don't want to do no race with a speed type. He tells him, just get away from that Nigerian. If you fight him, you'll die. Let's link up where we did last time. And Yuji runs, but Yuta is keeping up with him. And Choso shoots his blood. Oh, you got blood manipulation, eh? Other than piercing blood, you ain't really on shit. You know that, right? You dying. You think you're surviving after hurting my little bro? Back to the OG part. Yuji tries to kick him off, and Yuta goes to slice him, but he just barely hits him. Hold on, I ain't cut you right there? And he goes in slashing at Yuji, but the man jumps on his sword and jumps away. Yuta's not hugging that aura loss though, so he blasts him through the wall. You surprised, ain't you? I've got more curse energy than Gojo. When it comes to it, he's the best, but I have so much I never even run out. And he goes in attacking again. Yuji's dodging, trying to read his curse energy, but the man has too much. It's too strong. He can't get a good read. Any move that he does to him can end him. He says, my Nigerian brother, I'm not dying today. He slides over this car like he's Bobby Shmurda, jumps through this next one and picks up a knife. And Yuta just hits both of them away. He jumps in the air, comes down to slash him, and Yuji gets ready to put curse energy in the knife. I didn't even know he had this bag for real. And boom, they clash. But his knife starts to get chipped, but Yuta tells him, you're focusing too much on your weapon, lil bro. And he breaks his knife. Yuji ain't done though. He gets his get back and breaks his sword. Yuta's like, blood clot, this guy just broke my sword? I mean shit, he's Gojo's student. Now he runs in to attack him again, but something just grabs him. The hell are you doing? And Yuta says, we're just having fun, Rika, don't even worry. This Yuji guy dead can't move either. Yuta walks him down and says, my bad, my MC twin, you gotta go. And he stabs his heart. We go to Sukuna inside and he's just pissed. Now back to Naoya. He's still hitting dirty combos on Choso. He steps in and keeps going. Choso's like, what the hell is this technique? What is this guy using right now? There's too big of a gap. He's not even gonna reveal that shit to me. And he punches him straight through a pillar. Choso gets back up. Naoya's like, you stubborn as hell, boy, what's wrong with you? Listen, I'm the older brother of 10. I gotta be big dog. I'm asking about your technique, not about your brother's. He does flowing red scales, and Naoya comes in at him. Naoya punches, but he dodges and he tries to counter. But Naoya seen that coming and he dodges too. He tries to get him again, but Naoya just dodges under and stabs him. Now Choso's just bleeding out. Basically, flowing red scales enhances your visual prowess on some Hyuga shit. He's pissed though because Choso really made him rely on a weapon. And as a sorcerer, using a weapon, that's a no bueno. He tells him, let's see how you can fight with that injury. Then they start talking about their brothers. Naoya's like, yeah, I got brothers, but they weak as hell. They ain't on shit. Damn, you don't think you're strong because your older brothers are weak? He's low-key preaching. But listen, Choso's not gonna take the brother disrespect, so he locks in, starts flowing blood everywhere, and Naoya's just running for his life trying to escape it. Not gonna lie, this scene looks kinda crazy. I don't know if it's crazy good or bad. Like, why is he running backwards like that? But basically, death paintings are hybrids, and because they're hybrids, they can convert their curse energy into blood. So no matter how much they bleed out, as long as they have curse energy, they're blessed. Then it finally stops, and Choso says, you know what's next, boy? And he gets ready to do piercing blood. Naoya was waiting for this though. He goes in with this curse technique, but then he's like, wait, why is this not shooting it yet? Choso was really waiting for him to come in close. Then he does his piercing blood and it hits everywhere. and we just see Naoya on the ground coughing up blood. This guy really ain't on shit. Choso walks him down. He's like, I don't know how you don't love your brothers. He goes to end him, but then Yuta comes out of nowhere dragging Yuji, and he backhands him to the ground. Yuta comes out of nowhere. He says, you're not looking too good, bro. And Naoya's just coughing out more blood. His body's rejecting it. So Yuta's like, all right, broski, I can heal you, but you gotta do something for me first. You have to report to the higher ups that Yuji's really dead. And obviously he's gonna take that because he's a hoe. And because Choso's blood is poisonous, he's not recovering from that. Now we go in the past and we see Yuji's pops holding baby Yuji, and his grandpa's telling him, stay away from that evil girl, you'll die. Damn, is he talking about a light skin? Yuji's pops is like, nah, she ain't like that. She is very gorgeous to me. He's really not hearing it though. He don't care what Ji-sun has to say. And then the wife walks in and says, father, are you talking about me? And it's Noritoshi Kamo? Nah, man, imagine your mother is some old man. Imagine you fell in love with some old man from the 1600s and then you had a child with him?
I almost puked, but let me stay focused.
Yeah, I'd end it all, respectfully. Back to Yuji, he wakes up, he's like, huh? And he turns his head and Yuta's sitting across from him, staring him down. He's like, what a relief. I thought you were dead, twin. Shit.
Gang, didn't you kill me?
Hell yeah, but around September, Gojo came to Nigeria to try Jollof, but he also asked me to look after the first and second years. He's like, well, Hikari, that will be fine. I can't lie, I don't know too much about Hikari, but from what I heard, he's a serious guy. So he made this whole plan to kill him because if he didn't, would have got another executioner to go and find him. So he had to make a deal with them. He'd kill Yuji to get recognized as an executioner. He's like, so I had to kill you. And this Yuji guy gets all depressed. He's like, why am I alive? Why are you alive? Brother, I used reverse curse technique to bring you back to life. Since you already came back once, I was like, shit, it might work. And at least it'll give you a little more time. Why would you do this for me though? Because I get it, twin, being an MC is hard, especially when you got some crazy power forced on you. At least yours ain't no weird little girl. But Yuji's not hearing it though, he's still depressed. And then the man, the myth, the legend himself, Potential Man, appears. He says, Yuji, we're going back to Jujutsu High right now. Nah, man. You know I can't go back after what I did. I killed people, hella people. Yeah, you did kill hella people, and they're all dead as hell. Listen, gang, even though I'm Potential Man, we're not heroes, we're sorcerers. No one can judge us. All we can do is keep trying to be good. But he actually asked him for help because Kenjaku started the Culling games, and his system will be one of the participants in the games. And we just see all the people who are in it too. Yeah, it looks serious. And they got 19 days before it starts. So Yuji tells Yuta, hey, if I switch places with this Sukuna, please kill me. He's like, alright, I got you, broski. Don't even worry about it. First thing they're gonna do is go back to Jujutsu to meet with Tengen to find out what Kenjaku's real plan is and how to free the goat Gojo because they need him back. This is also what Fine Shit suggested. She's laying low at Jujutsu right now because she's not really rocking with them higher ups. But I can't lie, those higher ups need to do something. All they're doing is making orders, but they're not really in the trenches with the Manda. He turns to Megumi and says, I gotta ask, what happened to Nobara? And he just looks away. Damn, they really killed her. Nah, I actually Mahito. I just wish Yuji was the one to kill him. That would have been good. Choso shows up and he says, alright, I got a way to sneak in there. We should be blessed. So they sneak in and they walk down the stairs and we see Maki and she's burned. But she's still fine. But basically, she should have died, but because she has the heavenly restriction, she was blessed. Choso explains there's a cursed warehouse, and he should be able to find its presence, and that's where Tengen is too. Everyone's like, oh, that's proper, but like, who the hell are you? Yuji says, that's my big bro. So they all get to the door, and they open it, and there's just weird trees everywhere. They walk in and they just see blood stains everywhere. Damn, what the hell happened in here? They keep going and they get to the main hall and it's just all white. Basically, Tengen is rejecting them. Also, they keep referring to Tengen as a girl. There is nothing female about that thing, bro. That is an alien. So since Tengen's rejecting them, they're about to go leave and find a new plan. But Tengen appears. He says, you leaving already? And that's where we end. Alright, that's all for this episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling about Jujutsu Kaisen so far. Let me know what you thought about those 2 episodes. And yeah, 2026, boys, we're here. And girls, boys and girls, we're here. I'm telling you, this is about to be the biggest year for this channel. I'm about to go super hard, go crazy. So don't sleep on your boy, because I'm ready. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to do specifically. I did a post a couple days ago about what you guys wanted to see. So if you haven't seen that or you haven't commented on that, go comment there and I'll check that out. But yeah, I'll keep asking every single video if there's anything you guys want me to do. I know I saw To Be Sentenced to Be Hero. I know I saw Soul Eater. I know I saw Hitman Reborn. I really want to do that one, but let me know what you guys want to see for sure and I'll get into that. Last video we posted was One Piece, and then before that we had Slime Season 2 Part 1, so check that out. If you guys want Slime Season 2 Part 2, let me know too, because I'll get on that quick. Might be a January drop, who knows. And yeah, we also have the second channel where we're posting non-anime stuff, so if there's anything that you want to see there be posted, let your boy know and I'll get on it. I think next we're probably gonna do From, maybe a Welcome to Dairy, just because the streets were asking for it. And yeah, it should be exciting, especially when April comes. Do you understand what's dropping in April? We got The Boys, we got Invincible, there's so much anime dropping too. So yeah, April should be a crazy month for us. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Almost at 100K too. It's getting long, but almost at 100K too. 4K away. So I can't thank you guys enough. When that 100K hits, I promise you I'm gonna be hitting the rudest Dougie. But yeah, that's all for this episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Catch y'all boys in the next video, Sunday.